Peace and hair grease, a la familia. This is Raven, aka Gaia Demoto, and you are watching Black Lotus TV. I am kind of like in the process of finishing up my hair. I got this other side to retwist, but I wanted to talk about cutting the cord. When to know it's a good thing to cut the cord with certain people, and not even get into toxicity and stuff like that, but the importance of boundaries. So I had a situation the last weekend. I haven't really posted much on my social media, my Instagram, definitely not my Facebook, but I had a situation at my job. The reason why they say you should never date anybody that you work with, which definitely I never did that before. I had never really had the interest of doing it, but I gave it a shot. And the thing of it is, there are always signs with certain type people, and this is not even just to reference intimate relationships with you and your partner, but relationships with you and people in general. If people do certain things, like my situation was a lot of anger issues. Those are red flags. Taking things very personal all the time, those are red flags. Also, tendencies of control, very aggressive, are red flags. Also, lying, immaturity, those are red flags when dealing with anybody. And the thing of it is, well, a lot of people say light attracts light, dark attracts dark. That's not always the case. You know, sometimes you attract certain type of people because of your light. Now, in regards to allowing them into your space, you got to check your boundaries. One of the things that I had to do was check my boundaries, because this person in particular that I had dealt with always act like a victim. Nothing was ever his fault. It reminded me of a very immature version of myself, like in my teenage years, and which was a very good thing to see, because you learn. But what it taught me, the lesson that I got from it was, okay, where your boundaries at? Because if this person crossed the line too far, you're gonna have to lock and load. And that's exactly what happened. So in cases where you don't have to have a big all sprawled out fight like that happened to me, because this particular person was hassling me the whole entire day, followed me to my car, and when I didn't want to talk to them, they whammed open my car door and all my contents fell out of the side of my car door on the ground, and they came inside my space and they grabbed me. So from there, it's like, okay, well, it's on the poppin'. I have to protect myself. And it became a huge all-out fight. I had just got off work, and it just wasn't the best kind of experience. So in such cases, I just want to say to you, set your boundaries with people. If people are prying, or if people are being controlling, or they using force, maybe verbally, maybe physically, that's when you know it's a no-no. But especially verbally, things that are just like cutthroat. Like, I understand some people just have no filter, or some people are just going to be blatantly honest with you. Appreciate the honesty of people, but when they're saying it from a hurtful space, cut the cord. Cut all of the cords, and don't give the cord back. So yeah, that's my tidbit for today. You're watching Black Lotus TV.